Hey Broncos Nation, let's get straight to the point. The latest updates are stirring the hearts of all Denver Broncos fans. Get ready for an analysis of the changes shaking up our team and the expectations for what's to come. Deebo Samuel, wide. Receiver for the San Francisco 49ers has been a vital piece of the team's offense over the past 6 seasons, but his journey in San Francisco seems to be nearing its end. Now, in search of new challenges, Samuel has expressed interest in transferring to other franchises. However, his preferred options, the Denver Broncos and Houston Texans, may not be his final destination, as neither team has shown, so far, a willingness to make a formal offer. Journalist Diana Rossini of The Athletic recently revealed that although Samuel prefers the Broncos or Texans, these teams don't seem ready to invest in acquiring the player. This uncertainty opens the door for other possibilities, like the Washington Commanders, who have emerged as strong contenders to land him. John Lynch, the 49ers general manager, has publicly stated that the organization intends to honor Samuel's request to seek a new opportunity with another team. The wide receiver's departure wasn't a sudden decision. For some time, rumors of his dissatisfaction and desire for change have been circulating. This scenario positions Washington as an attractive destination, especially given their need to strengthen their offensive unit. The Commanders are coming off a promising season, finishing with an 11-6 regular season record and advancing to the NFC Championship, where they were defeated by the Philadelphia Eagles. Under the leadership of rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels and head coach Dan Quinn, the team showed impressive potential. Adding Deebo Samuel to the roster would not only provide a powerful offensive weapon, but also help alleviate some of the pressure on Terry McLaurin, another standout wide receiver on the team. Samuel's versatility is one of his greatest assets. He is known not only for his receiving skills, but also for his ability to act as a runner in strategic moments, making him an unpredictable and effective piece in the offense. In 2024, Samuel recorded 51 receptions for 670 yards and 3 touchdowns, numbers that reflect his importance to the 49ers' offensive scheme. Besides Washington, other teams could also benefit from Samuel's services. The Denver Broncos, for instance, had a solid 2024 season, reaching the postseason under the leadership of young quarterback Bo Nix. With a rising roster, adding a player with Samuel's experience and talent could further elevate the team's offensive level. The Houston Texans also had a positive campaign driven by promising quarterback C.J. Stroud. Samuel's arrival could provide Stroud with a reliable and versatile weapon, capable of turning short plays into significant gains and contributing to the young quarterback's development. However, the lack of movement from these two franchises suggests they may be exploring other options or carefully evaluating available resources. This leaves Washington in a prime position to negotiate, especially considering their salary cap space and the need to strengthen the team around Daniels. Deebo Samuel's potential departure marks the end of an era for the 49ers. Since being drafted, he has stood out for his energy, determination, and unique skills on the field. His combination of strength, speed, and tactical intelligence has made him an irreplaceable part of the team's offense. Seeking a new beginning is not only a crucial step for his career, but also an opportunity for the 49ers to restructure their roster. For Samuel, this change represents more than just a new contract. It's a chance to reinvent himself, find an environment where his skills are fully utilized, and contribute to building a winning team. Washington offers this possibility with a rising team and a promising quarterback who could greatly benefit from Samuel's experience and leadership. The next chapters of this story are still unfolding, but one thing is certain. Wherever Deebo Samuel goes, he will bring talent, determination, and the ability to transform any offense into a formidable force. The NFL eagerly awaits to see his next destination, and fans can expect thrilling moments as this saga continues. The Denver Broncos have already secured Bo Nix as their quarterback for the coming years, but the backup situation remains uncertain. Both Jarrett Stidham and Zach Wilson are about to enter free agency, and the possibility of losing both is real, as they are expected to attract considerable attention in the market. This uncertainty raises important questions about the team's future and their options at the backup quarterback position. Among the available options, Zach Wilson has sparked particular interest from other teams. According to Vincent Bonsignore of the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the Las Vegas Raiders are one of the teams that may pursue the quarterback, who was the second overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. With Pete Carroll recently appointed as head coach, the Raiders are looking for an experienced presence to stabilize the position, and Wilson, at 25, still has potential to be explored. The combination of youth and experience makes Wilson an attractive candidate, especially for a team looking to rebuild its offensive line. There's still a lot to be defined in the Raiders' quarterback room, but one name that keeps coming up in conversations in Indianapolis is Zach Wilson. Bonsignore posted on the social network X. This speculation gained traction during the NFL Combine, where several analysts discussed Wilson's possible movement in the free agent market. For the Raiders, this would be an opportunity to acquire a player with high growth potential, even if he still needs development. Wilson began his career with the New York Jets with the expectation of becoming the team's franchise quarterback, but failed to live up to those high expectations. During his 3 seasons with the Jets, he struggled with consistency and adapting to the NFL's pace. The arrival of Aaron Rodgers relegated him to a backup role in 2023, but a veteran injury brought him back to the starting position, where he again struggled to deliver solid performances. Eventually, the Jets decided to trade him to the Broncos last offseason, marking a new phase in his career. In Denver, Wilson arrived shortly before the 2024 NFL Draft, still in the final year of his rookie contract, as both the Jets and the Broncos chose not to exercise his 5th-year option. His arrival brought hope for healthy competition for the starting role, but it quickly became clear that the battle was mainly between Bo Nix and Jarrett Stidham, leaving Wilson as the 3rd option on the roster. This marginalized position raised questions about his future and his real chances of establishing himself as a starter on another team. The possibility of Wilson signing with the Raiders adds an extra layer of complexity to the scenario. Even though he has yet to show his full potential, a year under the guidance of Sean Payton, Joe Lombardi, and Davis Webb may have been crucial for his development. The experience gained during this period could be an important differentiator to attract interest from teams looking for a young quarterback with some league experience. Moreover, the Broncos' situation regarding backup quarterbacks raises doubts about the team's depth and stability at the position. If both Stidham and Wilson leave, Denver will need to seek new options in the market or the draft, which could present an additional challenge for the coaching staff. Finding viable alternatives will be essential to maintain roster competitiveness and ensure Bo Nix's continued development. In the context of the NFL market, quarterback movement always generates speculation and expectations. Wilson's possible transfer to the Raiders could impact not only the internal dynamics of the teams involved, but also the overall configuration of the AFC West. The presence of a young and developing quarterback under the guidance of an experienced coach like Pete Carroll could turn the Raiders into a more consistent threat within the division. On the other hand, the Broncos will have to deal with the consequences of these moves and reassess their strategies for the upcoming season. The decision to retain or release Wilson will have direct implications on the team's depth and the options available for potential emergencies during the season. This scenario underscores the importance of a careful and well-planned approach by the team's management. Wilson's evolution as a player remains an unknown, but his potential and youth continue to attract interest from teams looking to strengthen their quarterback options. The possibility of a move to Las Vegas represents a new opportunity for him, but also a risk for the Broncos, who could see a player developed under their supervision thrive with a rival team. As the offseason progresses, the anticipation around these negotiations only grows. The decisions made in the coming weeks will be crucial in defining the future of Wilson, the Broncos, and the Raiders, as well as impacting the division's competitive dynamics. Regardless of the outcome, this move promises to be one of the main themes of the NFL transfer season, with far-reaching implications for all parties involved. Stay tuned for the latest news and updates on the Denver Broncos. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get all the information firsthand and not miss any details.